And it's been a pretty soggy start to our morning, and I think those conditions are going to be sticking around. Live look over in Jackson County, we still are seeing some rain falling, lots of overcast skies as well. Temperatures are nice and cool because of that. Carbondale only in the low 70s right now. Feeling a couple degrees warmer, of course. There's still a lot of humidity, winds pretty strong and breezy right out of the south, somewhere in the teens. And that's just pushing up a lot more of that warm and moist air out of the Gulf. So that's exactly what we're tracking. Live look at radar right now. A few pockets of some heavy rain, but it's not something that everyone is seeing. Closer looking at southern Illinois. If you're near Heron, I know here at the studio I've been hearing that rain. Some lightning as well near DeSoto, Carbondale, Marion. You're going to be seeing at least some of that heavy downpour. And then also if we switch it up and look over to western Kentucky, just south of Mayfield near Bardwell, Caro as well, still tracking some of those more light showers. So it's not something that everyone is seeing. Good news also, we're not seeing anything severe on radar right now. Bit of a wide variety here as far as temperatures go. Some of those areas like Carbondale that's seeing some of the rain, it's much cooler, somewhere in those mid 70s. Then we travel over to Murray, somewhere in the mid 80s right now. So just depending on how much cloud cover you're seeing really determines as far as those temperatures go. Definitely very humid. Tracking the chance for some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms possible until about late this evening. And then we still see those clouds stay with us. Temperatures peaking somewhere in those mid 80s. But again, like yesterday, feeling like the mid 90s. Summer-like conditions, of course, still tracking the chance for some showers into midweek as that cold front continues to approach. It gives us that better chance to see some rain and storms. And then behind that front, we've got some very nice fall-like conditions. Big change is going to be that humidity dropping. So stray showers still hanging around with us right now for our lunchtime hour into about 1 o'clock. We're still seeing more of the same temperatures somewhere in those 80s. By about 5 to 6, I think those showers are going to clear out for most of us. A bit of a lull where they pick right back up by tomorrow very early, right after midnight as that cold front approaches. You can see those heavier rains and showers and possibly some storms begin to set up across southeastern Missouri around 3 a.m. Pushes through. Here's 5. We're seeing it near Sykeston into parts of the Boot Hill, and then moving into western Kentucky by about 7. So if you're getting out early tomorrow morning, maybe you have an extra early morning commute or maybe kiddos at the bus stop, just make sure you are weather aware. Some of these storms could be pretty strong. As that front pushes, it takes those clouds with it as well. We see the winds shift out of the west. So tomorrow is still going to be a bit on the warmer side. We're in the mid 80s, but it'll actually feel like the mid 80s since we're not tracking those winds out of the south. Today, still tracking those scattered shower chances. Again, a quick lull into the late evening and early overnight hours before the rain chances do return into Wednesday. And then we're trending dry behind that front. Storm Prediction Center does have our northern and western counties and that marginal 1 out of 5 risk because as those storms move through, we could see some large hail and some strong winds. And then as that front continues to push through, then we're seeing it on our eastern and southern counties for the rest of our Wednesday, at least in the early morning hours. Storm Track 3 app coming in very handy. I do think we could see some possible warnings out of this, especially since it's an overnight system. Got to have something that can give you those alerts. Once the cold front pushes through, we're not going to see a big difference in temperatures. We're going to see a big difference in the dew point. So it's going to be a lot less humid. It's going to feel a lot more like fall as we go into Thursday, Friday, and then into the weekend. But first, we've got still some hot more days ahead of us. Still today and tomorrow, we're somewhere in those mid 80s, feeling like the mid 90s because of the humidity. Cold front passes, brings us that chance of showers and storms tomorrow, but then by Thursday and Friday, it does cool us out just a bit. We're still somewhere in the 80s. Humidity drops, and look at those lows. Lows back down into the low 60s, and we're pretty much seasonably comfortable for the rest of our 10-day forecast.
I'm just thinking about this gray and cloudy weather today. It makes me tired. I need to go find that coffee trail that we were talking about yesterday and caffeinate or take a good nap or something.
I've missed this weather. I think it's great.
I know you love it. I do too. I just need the caffeine to get through it.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Katie.